welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Do They Miss You spread for my lovely, fantastic Aries. If this does not resonate with you and you'd like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below. This is Book Your Own Personal Custom Reading. With that being said, and you're new here and you happen to enjoy the content that I produce, consider subscribing and joining the family. I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times in a row. If you didn't know, now you do know. And I genuinely hope you have a wonderful day, night, or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Also, I am looking like garbage today. Oh my goodness. Less makeup. Alright, well, I hope you enjoy it regardless. So, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? That is the question that we're going to be asking today. Aries. So, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Well, they are feeling not too good right now. They're going through a lot of backstabbery, essentially. They're thinking a lot about the pain and misery that it was caused, not necessarily by you, but they just feel like it has happened. And they are doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about that. And they're not feeling too positive about you overall in the situation. So, how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? The King of Cups. Interesting. They're trying to be wise when it comes to their emotional stability here. They're really trying to take a mature outlook and route to the situation. Also, just to come back to the first card, they also are very bleak in their mindset, essentially. They're feeling really negative. These glasses are super reflective. I almost want to take them off. I feel like low-key. Let's do that. Let's take them off so that you're not looking into the reflection here. It's okay. I'm like partially blind, but that's fine. Anyways, so they have a very bleak mindset here, alongside of them trying to be wise when it comes to their emotions and their decision making. And how else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? Well, they're trying to have an equal give and take pertaining to the situation as well, and they're not wanting to be selfish when it comes to their, emotional stability as well as their financial stability. And overall, they're not feeling too negative. They're just upset about some things in the past, but they're trying to be mature and wise, essentially. All right, so what are the blockages between you and this individual? What's caused you guys not to see eye to eye on the situation, essentially, right? So, what are the blockages between you and them? What are the blockages between you and them? What are the blockages between you and them? The first blockage here, it seems like somebody may be putting their eggs in too many baskets, essentially. And what that means is that somebody really wanted to maybe become too serious about the situation, and or maybe the other person wasn't feeling it as much, and they were just like, well, I want to be, not as serious. I want to be free. I want to be able to do what I want to do, essentially. And the problem that has caused and has arisen between you two is that they were really banking on the fact, either you or them, vice versa, that things would work out and they'd be able to have a long-term commitment for a long period of time, right? And so, what else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? I feel like the movement towards the situation here. So chariots represents movement, a long distance relationship, something that's going to take a while to get to, essentially. So I feel like the blockages were somebody may have been moving too fast, and that may have caused somebody else to get scared away. And you're not really, either you or them weren't really ready for the situation, and they were like, I'm not prepared for this. I need to back away, right? And this is the main central theme of what the deal is, essentially, between you and them. So somebody's putting too many eggs in one basket, moving too fast, which is pushing away the other person. And what else? What else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? What else are the blockages between you and them? They were trying to move into calmer waters, essentially. Something into my eye. They were trying to move into calmer waters, and they're dealing with a lot of rockiness. This is either you or them, of course. And they're like, what should I do? How do I approach this? What do I do? So they were maybe afraid of commitment, and somebody was moving too fast, and they were just trying to move into calmer waters. And I feel like you guys maybe got together on a whim, got together just because, yeah, and not because, you know, they wanted anything serious. And that basically caused the separation between you and them, right? So that is what I'm seeing with my half-blind self. And do they miss you? Do they miss the emotional connection that you guys had and the intimacy that you had together and whatnot? Let's figure this out together. So, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? They definitely, most definitely miss you. Ace is representing an offering, Cups are representing of love, empathy, and emotion. And so they miss the emotional, gravitational pull that you guys had to each other, had with each other. There's something definitely special happening there, and you guys were able to have this exploratory type of situation. Um, and so they do miss the romanticness that is between you two. I'm not sure of who wanted to back away, whether it be you or them, but definitely they are having signs of feeling like they miss you. And do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Yeah, they do. They definitely do. The ace is representing, again, of an offering. Wands are representing a sexual need, want, and desire. And so they miss that intimacy that you both shared together with each other, and that emotional connection, that physical bond. Definitely, there's a lot of things that there's definitely a lot of things that they do miss and that they require and they want back into their life. And this is the main central thing. And do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Queen of Pentacles. They are trying to be patient when it comes to their, wants, when it comes to the long-term commitment. They're like, hey, I really want to get into a relationship, but I'm not sure, like, I need to be patient with it, and they're just trying to be patient overall, right? So, let's ask the question here. Do they want you back in their life? Is this something that they genuinely want? Like, they miss you, they care about you. There's definitely signs of wanting to be fair and maybe even get into a relationship because they may be ready. Let's find out together. Let us find out together. What is up with this? Alrighty. Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? They are still dealing with a lot of burdens on their mind and carrying around a lot of unnecessary weight that's, dragging the situation down and dragging them down, which is not healthy whatsoever. So, let's continue on. Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Well, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups basically represents them going back and forth of, do I want to give this couple love or do I not want to give this couple love? Is this something I actually want to do or is this something I don't want to do? And so they're going back and forth, and it's definitely causing them some issues emotionally. So it's a maybe, honestly, and this is the main central theme. And do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Oh, the Empress. The Empress is representing of some type of motherly figure. My nose is pretty itchy. Some type of motherly figure and or fertility. So they may want to have kids in the near future with you, and or they want to be able to move in a more serious direction in the situation. So let's get some advice on how you should deal with this and what you should do. And I hope that you guys are doing good today, and things are working out. The algorithm for YouTube is just not acting kind to me. Several people have told me that even though they put the notification bells on and everything in the emails, they still don't get my videos. So YouTube algorithm, please fix yourself. I'd love it if you could. So, what's some advice for my lovely, fantastic Aries? Give me some more advice. What's some advice? Thank you. Alright, so we have a couple pieces of advice here. A couple cards, rather. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, so they're not telling you the complete truth about the situation, and they're not being too honest with themselves either. Engagement. You need to engage with the situation. Your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So they're saying engagement, but I think that you need to be engaged in the situation and understand the deception that may be coming your way. And let your friends help you. As for help, ask and accept support from others. So I feel like this is something that you may want to approach other individuals about and ask them, hey, what's up, how you doing? I was having some issues with this friend here and there, and maybe they can guide you in the right direction and be emotional and moral support for you so that you can, have a successful relationship, maybe not now, but perhaps later, and they can walk you through how to get through this better. So, with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see my videos and content like this one, hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload my videos every single week. Here's my videos over here that YouTube's recommended for you to go watch. I'm looking like garbage day, but that's okay. But we're doing readings, so take care. See you later.